Got a long bucket list. Good thing I've got time to check every box.
How did I come up with the name Fleet Snowfluff? Totally random. It just popped into my head while I was registering a domain for my site. But hey, I did go all out on that digital Snowfluff seal design. My fans even turned it into official merch, and the price on these in the marketplace is through the roof. Crazy how my merch just flies off the shelf, even when I'm long gone. In the depths of the void storm, sometimes I catch that eye staring back at me, with all its void and craving for death, senseless and silent. This is the perilous world the students of Startorch long to explore. From one prodigy to the next, they go on their trek for the truth like moths to flames. Do I see myself among them? How would I know? I'm just a student going through my sentimental phase.
Got a long bucket list. Good thing I've got time to check every box.
I remember how you used to tell me stories on stormy nights like this, when memories of my parents' disappearance glared awake in me. You'd hold my hand until I fell asleep. The warmth from your palm quieted down my fears. I used to love your stories for their twists and turns, danger and thrills, until it dawned on me they were from your own experiences. And then I told myself, I don't want to hear these stories anymore. All I want is for you to live safe and happy. When I learned the truth about you, the first thing I felt was anger. The more warmth you showed me, the more my hatred grew toward the things that caused you pain. I was furious, wishing I could cut apart those wretched things like you showed me. It's only been a few decades since I became a ghost, but it's become increasingly difficult to keep the loneliness at bay. To think that the endless time that flowed through you. You came to this world in solitude. Do you intend to depart in that way too? I know being a savior isn't as glorious as it sounds. The title is too heavy to bear, and only the big-headed would say otherwise. But still, I want to be someone who protects this world. It's such a great burden, but it might be easier if you let someone shoulder it with you. So, I'll be big-headed, and I'll walk beside you, down the same path you've always walked, until the tomorrow you longed for finally dawns. My hobbies usually don't stick around for long. I get along with everyone at the Academy, so I often help out with their club activities. It's a great way to try all sorts of things. If I have to say, it's more the buzz of getting together that I enjoy rather than the activities themselves. It's all about living a carefree, happy life, isn't it? A classmate from Huanglong once taught me a local saying. Nothing but death is worth a moment's thought. It's true. Death put everything in perspective. What troubled me in the past looks trivial now. Aside from protecting the world, the only thing I still worry about is you. Students at Startorch come from all over the world, and many bring along special delicacies and recipes from their hometowns. Food review posts are always trending on the Academy forum. And if you ask me, I'm always up for trying out the latest food fad. Nope, as long as it's food, me likey. Though, I don't really need to eat anymore. Oh. I want to be like you, to become the savior. I designed the mech based on the Exostrider's operating codes. Being a digital ghost means I can merge into its control system. So it sort of looks like it's on autopilot once I'm inside. I've stored part of my computational power inside its body, so it can fight alongside me whenever I need support. Gotta make the most of being a digital ghost, right? To stop the Threnodian from breaking the seal, I resonated with the Exostrider in the cockpit. My body was torn apart in excruciating pain, but my mind was alight with an almost blissful thrill. I'd always tried to follow your advice, to live as an ordinary, happy student. But at that moment, your words no longer bound me. I could finally do what I'd always wanted, to save the world. What a foolish, arrogant, greedy dream I had. And yet, look at me. I actually made it come true. The first time I met Professor Mornier was when you took me to the academy right before you left Lahai Roy. She was your junior back then, sitting quietly in her wheelchair, always stealing glances at you. Every time she tried to speak to you, she'd instinctively bury her head into those papers in her hand before she could utter a word. Ugh. The spell you obliviously cast by being gentle to everyone you meet. Ugh. Works every time. Dr. Luke is kind and competent, admired by many students. But he wasn't always this way. He used to carry a constant tension, as if bracing for battle at any moment. Perhaps the change came when you invited him to Lahai Roy. Offering his service at the academy gradually taught him to trust, and allowed him to finally feel the warmth of sunlight again. On nights filled with your sighs, I used to sneak near your desk, catching snippets of your conversations with her. Shorekeeper. Yes, that's her name. Whenever you talked with her, the weight in your breath would lift. I think she must be the one who's been watching over you, offering solace and quiet comfort. I used to chase Exoswarm across the Frostlands with Camellia. She's really good at gaming too. I wish we could gather for a rematch someday. But I found out she actually slipped away from the Black Shores on her last visit while she was supposed to be recuperating. She came all the way just to check on you, only to leave without a word when she saw that you were okay. Camellia's health has always been a bit unstable, so make sure to check on her whenever you can, all right? For years after becoming a digital ghost, I would journey to the Frostlands just to see it. It always stood there, silent, motionless in the snow, and I would stand beside it, quietly watching. At a time before the dawn of Lahai Roy, what made it decide to take out its reactor drive to illuminate this land? Exostrider, you came from the same place. So why did you make that choice? Look what I got you! A limited snow fluff seal cake! Isn't it just the cutest thing ever? Finally, I get to celebrate your birthday in this cabin again. Birthday, huh? I wonder if back where you came from, they had any fun celebrations for you. I hope they did. Okay, all candles are lit. Close your eyes and make a wish. I wish that all your wishes come true, and that I get to sing you happy birthday every year from now on. Please remember this. No matter how far you go, your family's here to give you support and love, forever and always. Aemeath, synchronist of the Exostrider from Rebel College. That was me back when I was alive. Now, I'm a digital ghost. Did you see me? I destroy all that seeks destruction. Here comes the ghost! Boo! Let's go save the world! Mech performance upgraded! May this strength help the Exostrider keep watch over Lahai Roy for ages to come. When you can't reason with the bad guys, let your weapons do the talking. That's why I've been working on new laser beam arrays. You taught me well, but I've added a few creative twists to your technique. Now's the perfect time to test it out. I hope I'm strong enough to walk beside you now. It's good to have someone to follow and rely on. But I want more than that. Just like you once protected me, it's my turn to protect you.
Got a long bucket list. Good thing I've got time to check every box.
Give it a try? Like this. Here. Oh. Wow. It flew so far! Impressive! Look over here! Running self-diagnosis. All systems green.
Look! A laser sword! Pretty cool, right?
Hey!
From the sky! Aemeath! Trent!
End blow! Solar flare! Projection mode.